Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do some online racing, starting with a race at the Vale Falls circuit. These are going to be 3 A-class races, but I am again going to use the Raiden RS tuned to B-class for this race. I've done this a few times, and on tight circuits with lots of corners, the Raiden RS with its cornering can still sometimes be competitive against the A-class cars. I've had a good start, which is obviously really important, and of course because the grid's normally in performance point order as that Hammerhead comes past. Oh, that's held us up. We needed to get away quickly there. That's a shame. That's the only thing with this strategy, really. You need to get away quickly and try and get as big a lead as you can while the other cars are tumbling over each other. Talking of which, where has that car come from? Venom has jumped right over the barrier from the opposite side of the tracks, held me up and allowed this road cutter to come past. Can we hold on to this now then? Oh, now that's interesting. And another one as well. Another road cutter's come past. Right, both of those road cutters rode the barriers on the outside of that corner. I didn't know you could didn't know that was a tactic. I might have to give that a go myself. That seemed to work really well. They were much quicker around that corner than I was. And back up into second, third right behind. Holding on to the leader just about. Third place is really pushing us all the way though. Now is this corner. Okay, yeah, that road cutter was desperately trying to get across so that it could ride the barriers. We managed to do it as well. I think we probably slowed each other down, but that does definitely seem to be a good way of taking that corner, so I've learned something there. Yeah, of course, using a lower class car and the fact that the grid normally is in performance point order means that you're going to be starting right near the front, which allows you to normally get a really good start. Of course, again, you've just got to watch that on a lot of these tracks, of course, away from the start you go into a really tight corner where if you've got 13 cars behind you or something like that all pushing you into the corner, that can end badly. We're doing okay though, we're doing okay with our B class. Leader is taking off into the distance slightly, but we have managed to hold this third place behind us. It was pressuring us for quite a while, but we've opened up just a small gap at least. Let's ride the barriers again round here. Yeah, I like that. Obviously it does a little bit of damage, but it is definitely much quicker. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead, something like that. Okay, over the line then for the start of the last lap. Still got a nice little gap back to third place, just a couple of seconds, not enough for us to make a mistake, but enough that we don't have to push too madly. Just got to watch, because I think that's that Venom that launched over the barriers. I don't know if they did that on purpose, trying to take people out, or if they had a horrendous crash that whacked them right over the other side of the track. We're just going to manage this gap now. Whoops, around the back of there, and I think we're good. Second place, not too bad, and a best lap time of 33.6 seconds. Leader was a lot quicker, so we were going to struggle to catch them, probably about half a second a lap quicker, but second place. On to today's second race then, and we're at the Hill Street circuit. I've switched to a more conventional A-class car for this one. We're in the Hammerhead RS. There's quite a few of those around. Quite a mixture of other vehicles though in the race. Racing around in this direction, we come through this little chicane section and then into this tight left. This is where we want to be on the inside. Oh, again we're going to start this. Oh, that's really held us up, damn. Tried to push around the back of that Venom, but obviously they were trying to reverse to stop the spin and that just held us up. We're going now though, and up into fourth place behind the lead 3. We've got a slight gap behind. Possibly you're going to be able to break into here without getting whacked. Whoop, back end out the way. Yep, we're okay. Oh damn, oh that was lucky, that just saved us. We caught the car on the outside and were over rotating and spinning around, but fortunately the car on the inside has saved us and straightened us up. Okay, third place then as we race up the hill. Brake here, a little bit handbrake, turn it in sharp. Yep, leader's just caught the curb trying to cut the corner. That can happen, and that knocked him sideways into the barrier. So change of leader, and we are right up behind these two now. I've softened the suspension slightly so that I can ride these curbs a little better. That one back there is really nasty, and even with the suspension softened, it can throw you wide, but it does take it a lot better. We can slip up the inside here. Right, watch the crossover. We're clear actually, are we? Yeah, just about on the outside here. We're going to be brave and hold it. No, had to back out. We were just getting pushed wide into the barriers. Tried to push the issue for as long as I could, but then had to yield. Still in a nice position though behind these lead two. There's fourth place, fairly close behind as well. 2 laps to go. And around the outside here, if I can cut back in, they've oversteered a little round there. That's allowed us to get past and in behind the leader. 2 Hammerheads in the lead then. That third place still right behind us. Car coming out of ghost mode, that's in a good position. Leaders getting held up, are they slightly? Might be able to close up. Ooh, crossover is fine for us. Just got to watch this Venom as we sling it left up the hill here. Can we get past unscathed? Yep. Not attempted to take us out, which is good. Yeah, Hammerhead's been a lot more cautious on that corner this lap around. They've taken it a lot wider so they didn't run the curbs. Last lap then. Last lap, and we're in touching distance. Car going around the wrong way. That's not helpful. That's pushing me really wide. Another one as well, just for good luck. Well, fortunately the first one pushed me so far wide into the barriers that the second one was not able to take me. That's put us way down though. We're in a good gap now. Second place is looking good, but I think we are. I don't think we've got any chance of getting the lead unless again they come a cropper. Up the hill then. And what's going on here? What is going on here? That's wrecked that car, and the leader's been held up. They're just coming out of ghost mode. We're past. Can we get it round this corner quickly? I've taken it as tight as I can, and we're through for a really unexpected win. Really unfortunate for the leader there. They were away and just got held up on that final hill by a back marker. We were actually quite lucky because we couldn't avoid, and we also hit the back marker, but fortunately we stayed straight, whereas the leader had to reset. So an unexpected win. Third and final online race today then, and we're at the Savalac Sandpit. Let's see how we get on here. This is whoop, car either stopped or very slow, at least away from the start. We can sneak up the inside here, can we? Yeah, in towards this lead group. Whoops, just got tagged on the back end. I'm not going to have to reset, am I? No, we're okay. I was worried there. That was a big cut of the corner. I was worried we were going to have to get reset. One car's got pushed wide. Can we sneak up? No. Tried to get the nose up the inside. Now we're through though, and up into second place. Leader is on 2 wheels, so we are going to be through into the lead. Okay. Right, I've got to do my best to drive this course well. This is not a course that I'm good at. Really not good at this course. I just can't get to grips with it, and I still don't really know the layout that well. Second place right up behind us. Didn't quite get the nose through the inside, but I am going through the fences. Okay, that's not going to help. Tight around this corner. I need to try and hang on to this. This might actually do me a favour, that car getting in front. As long as I can hang on to them, at least I can follow them a bit better, and around some of the sections of this track that I don't know too well. Now that's the only problem with following someone, is if they get a corner wrong, you're probably going to do exactly the same. I've tagged them on the back end there, and we've cut this. I think that's that same corner that we cut last time, isn't it? Back up into the lead then. Second place still right behind us. Whoa, I think that was a bit of a takeout attempt. They've missed it. No. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's try and spin it round and get going again. That was a shame. That was a shame because second place tried to take us out and missed, and we were going to be away. If we could have got the traction and pulled away from that corner, we would have been off and away into the lead. But that car that was in third then just tapped our back end, spun us round, and yeah, that has really messed things up. And we are now getting bogged down in this middle pack. Come on, this is wasting time for all of us. That's going to push me wide yet. See, this is just, we're just wasting so much time battling over 5th place now. Oh, they've gone wide. They clearly don't know the track very well either. Yeah, I'm just really poor on this track. There's quite a few, and it tends to be more of the folk ones where they've got the big runoff areas. There's long sweeping corners. A lot of them are blind corners as you come over the crest of a hill. And I've run that slightly wide again, just tap the barrier this time. Let's make the best of it though, see what we can do. 5th position, leader's 13 seconds ahead, car in front is about 5 seconds ahead, and we've got a couple of seconds back to the car behind. A lot of work to do to catch the car up in front. We might end up defending more than we attack. In saying that, the gap is coming down. The gap is coming down slightly, and obviously I don't know where the rest of the cars are, but if there's a little group, maybe 2 or 3 together, and they start battling with each other, then they could slow each other down. Maybe there's still something to be had from this race. Leader is extending the gap. So yeah, I think we would have, even in the best circumstances, I think we'd have had trouble staying with them, or if I had pulled away from that corner and managed to get into the lead, I think they would have soon been on my back again. There's 3rd and 4th there, I think. One of them's done the same shortcut that I accidentally did. And we are right up behind these now. They've both gone wide, and I've taken a much tighter line. Again, that's going to close me up slightly. Can I nick a place or two here right at the end of this lap? Whoop. We're closing. Is it going to be too little too late? Next car on the inside. That car's gone inside that one, and that is 2nd, 3rd and 4th, is it now? I think we are just going to be too far back. We managed to get ourselves back in the race really, but bit of a collision here though. We are up the inside and we are up into 2nd place behind this back marker here who's almost wrecked. I'm hoping they're not going to go for us as we come down the straight. Come on, out the way. 2nd place. I did not expect that. 5th place going into, was it the last corner but one, and then finishing in 2nd. 1 minute 9.5. Yeah, I was never going to be catching that leader. I definitely got some work to do to improve my driving on that track. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching those 3 races. If you liked them, please like and subscribe, and see you soon.